In the NCAA Tournament, sometimes teams appear better than they actually are. Just because the selection committee thinks a team deserves a particular seed doesn't mean that that team is worthy of that seed. There are, each year, overseeded and overrated teams in the tournament. So let's take a look at the 3 most overrated based on numberFire's metrics. First, we have Providence, a team playing in one of the first 4 games before the real madness begins on Thursday. But even though the selection committee didn't love them, Providence is still overvalued when looking at seed versus their actual performance this season. Providence has a NERD of 8.91, which is 59th best in college basketball. NERD is a metric we use at numberFire to determine the number of points we'd expect a team to win by against an average squad on a neutral court. So, Providence at 8.91 would be expected to beat an average team by nearly 9 points. The typical 11 seed throughout history, though, has had a NERD of 9.53, meaning Providence is truly an underwhelming squad. They could get past their play-in game, but don't expect a big run from the Friars. Even more overrated than Providence is Minnesota, a 5 seed that comes in as numberFire's 31st ranked team in college hoops. Minnesota's NERD rating of 12.03 places them in company with a bunch of lower-seeded teams, including Kansas State and Wake Forest. This year, the Golden Gophers have played roughly a point worse in NERD than the standard 5 seed has throughout tourney history. With a tough 12-5 matchup against Middle Tennessee in the first round, don't be surprised if Richard Pitino's squad makes an early tournament exit. Terrapin fans aren't going to love this, but Maryland looks like the most overrated team in the tournament this year. Maryland's NERD rating as a 6 seed is 1.62 points lower than what the traditional mark has been for the seed. As a 6 seed, they have the 44th best ranking in college hoops. That's worse than Clemson and Texas Christian, who didn't even make the tournament. Though the Terps finished second in the Big Ten during the regular season, they lost bad games to Pitt, Nebraska, and Penn State. And things haven't progressively gotten better for them throughout the season either. They've lost 6 of their last 10 games. Melo Trimble can score for them, but don't be surprised if Maryland struggles in the big dance. For more March Madness news and analysis, be sure to check out numberFire.com.